forward. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
And if you look at the next-gen stats, you'll see that he topped out at an even 21 miles an hour. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they can snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Jackson.
And the Chargers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At the 20. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they can let a tackle.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. It's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their 2nd possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
We're scoreless after 1. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Oh, design run for their wideout. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. The big loss on first down leads to a tricky second down. 18 yards to go. Keeps himself upright. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Now a play fake. Rodgers. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he is going to have a Packers first down as this defense, boy, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down. They go back to the ground with Jones. And able to get this to the 31. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll go again to Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And some room to roam now. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tonyan from 17 yards out. And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting him and by him going up and getting it.
Here comes Nasir Adderley from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. This is swung out to Eckler. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. From the 27, Herbert. His throw incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to throw here, Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. To the air again, Herbert.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
And they'll send Williams in motion right. Herbert on 3rd down now. He finds his target, Allen. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Flush to his right. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Rodgers now on 1st down.
And he'll let this go deep for Lazard.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's the first throw now for Chase Daniel.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
At this point in the game, and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They fake the give. Daniel. He'll buy some time right. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Running on 1st down, Eckler. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
There on 1st down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. It's Eckler again.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime mix had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
On 2nd down and 4. Herbert. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen with a touchdown reception from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, it took them a little while, but they are on the board here in this 3rd quarter now with a chance to tie this up.
And it gives them a chance to exhale just a little bit, right? Because most of the time, if your first points come in the 2nd half, you're often hopelessly out of the game, but not in this case. Now they have something to build on and a chance to mount a comeback.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. On play action, Rodgers looking deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Now a handoff. Running left is Jones.
And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Again, it's Jones. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. To throw is Rodgers. Throwing on 4th down.
He finds Watson complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Now a first down carry by Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Second and 11.
On play action. Now Rodgers. And this one is incomplete.
Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
On 4th down, Rodgers. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Herbert. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Allen. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle with Eckler. And able to get this one all the way out to about the 46-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Once more, here's Eckler. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Herbert now. And Allen's got it.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Eckler now between the tackles.
Down to the 42, second down.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Rashawn Gary in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now it's Herbert. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the give, this is Eckler. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Herbert. Touchdown! Gerald Everett, 30 yards. And the Chargers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so. I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
To throw is Rodgers. Watson making the catch. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Rodgers to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Back to throw, Rodgers. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted.
Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
And the Packers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Wait a second, they declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how anytime you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
Now a give running left is Eckler. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Herbert now to throw. And this is caught by Williams. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half of the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.